So this is a bigbrokers.net training class. Again, I'll just remind you from what we left over at the beginning of the last slide was oneandone.com is where you go to purchase a domain name nowadays. That'll take you to this screen. Hover over domains, click on domain search. And we left off where we're searching for a Crest Creek expert. Let's see if it's still available. CrestCreekExpert.com. We'll click the .com over here. Remember, it should always be .com, or else people won't remember. Okay, and it should be available still, and it is available. So we just scroll down and click on continue. Make sure the checkbox is there. Click on continue. What you want is an instant domain. Just click on the sign up sheet, the sign up button. You want to ignore all this other stuff and just click on no thanks, continue without selection. You want to ignore this stuff, no thanks, continue with order. And your checkout should be something like this, CrestCreekExpert.com, and it's $7.99 for the first year. And I think it's like $8.99 for every other year after that. Okay, click on continue. Choose USA and territories. Click continue. This should all be self-explanatory. Are you a one-on-one customer? Click no. Go ahead and type in your information and type in John's information. After you put in the contact information and reviewed the summary data, you want to scroll down to it says general terms and conditions. Go ahead and click the checkbox that says I accept the terms and conditions. Click on order now. Okay. Check your email for your customer ID and your password. And we'll go ahead and do that after you click on go to home page, and then check your email. And what you should receive is a username and password.
Okay, what we did so far was go to oneandone.com. We hovered over domains. We clicked on domain search. We found an available domain name that was easy to remember as well as easy to spell, and that would fit on your business card. And then we went to oneandone.com. We clicked on domains, and then we ordered a domain. And then we're filled out the contact information, and we're waiting for oneandone.com to email us our customer ID and password. And check your email. It might take about 5 or 10 minutes to receive that, but it's well worth it because One-on-One offers IMAP reliability, which is good for your iPhone or Droid. So go ahead, once you have the customer ID and password from oneandone.com's email, go ahead and go to oneandone.com. You're going to be brought to this page. Go ahead and click on the customer link, login link at the top right, customer login link. Remember, you have to check your email for your One-on-One email. Go ahead and type in your customer ID. Once you log in more than once, you can use your domain name, but it's important to use your customer ID, then your password, and then click on login. Then what you want to do is scroll down. We want to do two things. We want to check out your domain link and check out your email link. It should be 5 minutes, and then we'll be out of here. Click on your domains. Okay, you'll see your domain name here, Crest Creek Expert. Go ahead and click the checkbox. Choose destination, edit destination. That's how that works. Instead of home directory, go ahead and choose forward your domain. And it should be, we're forwarding it to where? That's right, your Illinois property page, which you should have received within your first couple of days joining Remax. So here it is, http://johnbrennan.illinoisproperty.com. You want to choose HTTP redirect, then click on OK. And of course, you wouldn't put John Brennan, you put your own name, whatever that link would be. Go ahead and click on administrative over here. We're done there. It should take about 10 minutes to set up. But in the meantime, we'll click on the administrative link up here. Then we'll scroll down and click on the email. So scroll down, click on the email link. It's loading. We want to create an email down here. So remember, we just made a website called PressCreekExpert.com, and we forwarded that to our Illinois property website. Now what we want to do is create an email address. So I'm going to type in John at PressCreekExpert.com, which is you'll want to do your first name. You could either forward it to an existing email address like Gmail or Yahoo Mail or Hotmail or whatever you have, AOL, or you could create a mailbox if you don't already have an email address. So I'm going to create a mailbox. You might want to do this too. I think it's beneficial. You can do both. You can create an email address as well as forward. So you might want to do those two things. Create password, and don't worry about checking anything off. Just click on, you could add another forward if you want to. But click on OK for now. I'll just show you this example. It's loading. Okay, so what we did is we created a email address called john@presscreekexpert.com. That's going to be ready in about 5 minutes. So the forwarding will take about 10 minutes. The email will take about 5 minutes. We're good to go. Why don't you just go ahead and come back in about 10 or 15 minutes after you do this, and we'll start where we left off, or just wait for another couple seconds and we'll progress. See you soon. Okay, we're back. Now we waited 10 or 15 minutes to get the email, or not to get the email, but to make sure that the forwarding and the email setup was complete. Let's check everything, make sure everything works. Okay, PressCreekExpert.com should do what? Yeah, it should forward to your johnbrennan.illinoisproperty.com page, which it does. Very good, as you can see that. Now we want to check our email, oneandone.com. Top right it says webmail login. Click that. Remember we created the john@presscreekexpert.com email address. Go ahead and type that in. And what we see here is a page that's sort of like, it mimics Outlook, but if you do have Outlook or Thunderbird, Mozilla Thunderbird, let me know and we'll set you up with an email account, IMAP account for your Mozilla Thunderbird.com email client. And go ahead and download that. It's awesome if you have a computer yourself. And if you don't, you could access this webmail at any computer in the world just by going to oneandone.com, clicking on the webmail icon or link at the top right, and clicking on this link right here that has the envelope on it, boom. And that will show you all your emails in this area here. We just created it, so we don't have any emails here, but that's how you'd access it. Well, thank you very much for attending this BigBrokers.net training class. I'll see you at the next slide.